So the terminology time is of the essence. It's been told to us many times growing up. And in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be breaking down what that terminology means and why our parents consistently told it to us growing up. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Ah, yes. Good old Father Time. Time itself. It's the center force behind our lives, our days, weeks, months, years, hours, minutes, seconds, and even milliseconds. But I know you've heard the expression, time is of the essence. And as a kid, you probably sat down and you thought to yourself, what does that mean? What does that mean? Like, why does my mom and dad or my aunt and my uncle always tell me time is of the essence? Well, the terminology time is of the essence means to act now. Don't delay. You know what I mean? Don't put off something for tomorrow that you can do today. And I know that rhymed. And I didn't try to make it rhyme that time. But anyway, I'm a poet. What do you know? But anyway, it means don't put off tomorrow on something you can do today. For example, if you know you have to get out and cut your grass, it's springtime going into the summer, and that grass is going on a good 9-10 inches long, and you got weeds and everything growing out, I think it's time for you to cut the grass. It's just my personal, opinion on the matter. But anyway, if it's been a while since you've gone outside, you've played video games all winter, and you haven't gone outside except to go to school or go to work, I think time is of the essence for you to get out and go experience some fresh air. Or maybe there's that one person that you've always been interested in, and you feel like now is the perfect time to get the chance to get to know them, or shoot your shot, how they say. You feel like it's the perfect time to ask them out. Well, my friend, time is of the essence, meaning time, the perfect time to act on it is now. If you want to get that number, you want to get those digits to that person, hey, go for it. But act now, because what's going to happen is you're going to delay, and they're going to find someone that, walks up to them and tells them, hey, I really think you're kind of cute. Can I have your number? And then when you try to go up to talk to them, they're going to tell you, well, I would give you my number, but, if you would have ran into me like 2-3 days ago, then you would have had a shot, Or there's that job you've been thinking about applying to, and you say to yourself, they said help wanted the last 2-3 days, but I'm not sure. Should I go out apply? Should I really go, put my application in? And by the time you're done playing around, by the time you're done procrastinating, and you finally put that application in a week later, you wonder why you got turned down for the job, or they're filled up on staff because you waited when you should have acted now. Well, the saying goes for your dream. If you have a dream that you want to bring to reality, a dream that you're chasing, then act now. Time is of the essence. And yes, I'm going to reiterate on that line consistently throughout this video so that you can get it and see why, your parents told you that many times. Because my parents have told me that growing up many times. And I was once like you. I was a kid. I would stop in my tracks when my parents would tell me. And I was like, why did my mom or my dad, why is my aunt, my uncle, or my cousin, or whoever told me that time is of the essence for a 5th time today, So you have to get it in your mind not to mess around, because there have been people who waited and delayed and was lazy and lost out on opportunities. They lost out on asking that person out. They lost out on being able to move to a new state, because when they had the finances to move, they had no obligations. They had no kids, no pets, no legal obligations to that prior state they wanted to move out of. But now they went and dated a person that wasn't good for them, or they got married to a person that wasn't good for them, had kids, and now they have obligations that keep them tied to that state for the next 18 years. This is a fact because it happened to a friend of mine. She had no kids, and I would tell her all the time, you should really travel. You should really go out and explore the world. I remember telling her this back in 2014. And when I left Philadelphia to move where I am now, years later, I got back in contact with her as soon as I got, settled into my place and everything like that. And I got my apartment and I called her because I seen her on Facebook and everything. And she told me she had kids with a guy that she was engaged to. You know what I mean? And like they were supposed to get married 2-3 days when he like 2 or 3 days before he left her. And here's where I'm going with this story. After he left her, she realized she no longer had the financial freedom, nor the freedom to just pack up and move when she wanted to. So you have to realize, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to mess around and find out by procrastinating. Act on your dream today, whatever it is. If there's something you want to do with your life, do it now. Don't wait for you to be 20 or 30 years older than you are now to want to act on that dream. Time is of the essence. Choose now, because there's no better time to get started than now. There's no better time to get started, because if you wait and wait, it'll never happen. Because tomorrow's going to turn to the next day. The next day is going to turn to the day after that. The day after that is going to turn to next week. Next week going to turn to next month. Next month going to turn to next year. And then year after that, year after that. And it's going to be a consistent game of procrastination until 10 years go by and you're not going to want to do this anymore. I implore you, dear viewer, choose now to act on your dream, because time is of the essence. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I had to redo this video because how I had it formatted earlier, I just didn't like it. You know what I mean? So I redo this whole video, because you guys deserve the best anyway. And I just wanted to show all that love to you guys, because you guys have been just showing the channel so much love and support, man. You've been blowing it up, man. I appreciate it. That really means a lot to me, and it touches my heart, man. So I want to give that same love back to you guys, so I wanted to give you guys a better video, better audio quality, better visuals. But anyway, I love you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed it, drop a like, comment in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel for more helpful content. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.